put together some video and footage from a trip to Australia, and I want to use this opportunity to insert some transitions to aid with the storytelling. So let's take a look. The first shot is of the Sydney Opera House. And as we can see, the next shot has a different look and feel altogether. There is a break in the action, and in this case I would use a transition known as dip to black, which is similar to a new paragraph. If we go in under Effect Controls and select Effects, and then Video Transitions, we can see there are several transitions here. We want to go into the Dissolve category. And from here, I want to choose Dip to Black to indicate that I'm changing from one scene to the other. And I just drag it over and I drop it right between the two clips. So then now we can see the transition has been applied. Let's take a look at how that appears. Now we're in a new scene. The next two photos are in the same category. They're showing from the same angle. And in this case, I don't use any transition at all between the two, because this is kind of like two sentences, one after the other, with just a period, a quick changeover from one to the next. So then we're moving from Sydney Harbor to a view of Sydney Harbor from afar, and so this is like a new subparagraph again. So we're going to use another dip to black and drop that in. Let's take a look how that appears, and we'll keep going. The next photo is similar in character as the other one, so we don't need to use any transitions there. It's just one sentence after the next. Now, for this one, we're actually moving to a completely different part of Sydney. This is from the Northern Beaches, a place called Palm Beach. And this is kind of like a new chapter. So what I like to do here, I like to just create an opening in the timeline to create a larger break than what a dip to black would do. Let's take a look how that looks like. So we're in a new chapter here. And then moving on, here are some ocean waves. In this case, we're sort of moving from one paragraph to the next within the same thematic, visual thematic. And so in these cases, I like to use Cross Dissolve, which is a function over here in the video effects bin. So I bring in Cross Dissolve and I drop that, and we'll take a look. So now you can see it's smooth transition from one to the next, and we're going to use the same transition between the last two clips. I drag in Cross Dissolve and I drop it like so. Let's go back and take a look how that appears. And we have a smooth transition to the final clip in the video. In addition, what I like to do is I like to begin my title shot with a dip to black to kind of bring the video in from black. So I usually apply a dip to black to start. And the same way, I like to apply a dip to black to end the video. And it goes like so. And let's take a look at that. And so it fades out nicely, fades to black. So that's how I like to use transitions to aid in storytelling, using terms that we know from writing: periods, paragraphs, subparagraphs, and chapters, to aid in telling my story.